Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to A Different Opinion. Today we're going to be looking at a very cringe-worthy video, okay? This is so cringe that I fully agree with this person here. It says, as a white person, I hate white people. And the reasoning for this is just have a look at this video, alright? So this white lady guy, I'm not sure, I can't tell, could be whatever, is sitting in the middle of a square in a town and kissing people's feet, alright? To apologize for the history. So something that happened over 200 years ago. Probably something that happened where her or his ancestors were not even involved. But have a watch of this video. This is the way society is going. Have a look. So this, yeah.
Lord, right here in the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana, man. This is the Lord's work right here, man. This is the Lord's work right here.
This is the Lord's work. Just don't involve the Lord of this. Seriously, with your like ideology, with your wanting to make people pay for something that happened over 200 years ago, take that up with something else. Move to San Francisco where they want to pay people $5 million because of something that happened 200 years ago, okay? Let's just remember, this happened over 200 years ago. Let's just remember that. But in Africa right now, there are still slaves. In your cobalt, so cobalt, right? I don't know if you've heard of cobalt or not, but I'll quickly just do a quick run for you. So cobalt is in the batteries. It makes the battery life last longer. So it's in all of our smartphones. It is also specifically in electrical cars, so electrical vehicles, EVs as people call it, is cobalt. The main mine in the world where there's cobalt is in the Congo, all right, which is in Africa. And in those mines are slaves. There are kids that are working in there. There are people that are mining, you know, barehanded, barefooted, with their kids strapped to their backs. They don't have a choice. They're being paid minimal money in working conditions which no one should ever work in. But let's not forget about that, okay? Because Apple are funding this. Everyone is funding this, and we don't know about it until recently. Luckily, someone came out and actually spoke about this on the Joe Rogan podcast. So have a look at that cobalt mines, and you'll actually see for yourself what it looks like. Now let's continue to this lady kissing the feet, or guy, whatever it is.
She's showing her deeds, man, to the Lord, man.
This just makes me so cringe, right? Like, this is just sad that someone has to do this to try and appease a certain agenda. So here you go, right? It's talking about that cobalt mine. This is a video from a cobalt mine. Look at this. Look at how many people are squashed up in here. Does this not make you think of the things we see of Egypt back in the day? Have a look at this. And these are the people that are mining the cobalt. Approximately 40,000 child slaves. And this lady wants to go and kiss people's damn feet. Go to this country and rather do something there and see what happens. Have a look at this. Have a look. Someone's trapped. Saved his life. You want to tell me this is good working conditions? If you work in the mines in freaking Australia, you're getting $150,000, $160,000 a year. And these people are working for chump change. And they want to kiss people's freaking feet. What a joke. Now, in a little bit of better news for you, the person who threw tomato juice, the trans person, the guy that threw tomato juice on Posey Parker, is going to court. So earlier this month, the guy accused of throwing tomato juice at Keen-Minshull, pleaded not guilty to 2 charges of assault. Eliana Goldberstein. See, that's the thing. I will call you the name you want to be called, but I'm not going to call you a woman if you're not a woman. You have not had the surgery, sorry. So Eli Rubashkin is 34, is charged of assaulting Posey Parker, which is Keen-Minshull, in Auckland on March 25th. They face, it's funny how they say they instead of Eli, face a second charge of assault of another person on the same day. The charges each carry a maximum term of 6 months imprisonment and a $4,000 fine. This person should get 6 months in prison and a $4,000 fine for walking on stage, attacking a person, a lady, trying to talk about women's rights, and it's caught on video. How more obvious can you get? Seriously. And just recently in New Zealand as well, there was a person that sucker punched. So sucker punch, we call that you know, punching someone without them seeing you. Punch someone and they ended up in a coma. They got 9 months home detention. What a joke. The New Zealand court system is a joke. Same as here in Australia. It's a freaking joke. Now, police have charged a 20-year-old man with assault of an elderly woman who was punched in the head during the counter-protest. And I'll show you this video here. This is the loser, the scum of the earth, who punched this like 70, 80-year-old lady. So this person's in their 20s. You can see here, right? So this is the guy here. There's the old lady. Pushes her. Boom, punches her once, twice, 3 times in the head. This is a 70-year-old lady. You can see her here. That person is the scum of the earth. But I'm glad this person was charged. So police said they could not provide any information while the matter was before the court. The charge comes nearly a month after the British, I love how they say anti-transgender rights activist, Posey Parker Kelly J. Keen, when in reality, she's not a self-described women's rights activist. She is a women's rights activist, a biological women's rights activist. But anyway, I want to see how YouTube freaking gives me another warning or something for posting a video like this. Every time I talk anything about trans or any kind of women's rights thing recently, whenever you click this button there, right, that says this video is suitable for ads, which allows the ads to be on there. And most of the times, as soon as I talk about anything transgender, it says this video might not be suitable for ads, but the copyright thing will be fine. But the ads is not fine. It's absolutely hilarious. As soon as someone just has their own opinion about anything to do with this, even though most biological women out there agree that these people just want women to make the decision for women, right? But obviously, place things like YouTube, Instagram, all these things, they nullify it. They quieten down the voices that disagree with the minority, right? It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm glad that there's some good news. I'm glad this person was charged. I hope it was the whole 6 months in prison. I hope he gets what he deserves in prison as well. You punched like a 70, 80-year-old lady who can't harm you just because you have 2,000 people against 200 women. You think it's fine to punch an elderly lady. It's ridiculous. I hope he gets what gets to him in prison as well. Anyway, I'll end it there on that good note of him being arrested and also Eli hopefully being arrested, being sentenced as well. Like the video if you liked it. Comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the kissing of the boots. Also the cobalt mines, just in case if you know any more information than me on it. Also, if you've never heard of it, let me know about the cobalt. And I want to hear you as well. Would you think that 6 months is even enough for a person like this that did this knowingly? And they pushed over the barriers as well, which they were not allowed to be in, and then the police did absolutely nothing. Typical New Zealand police. Well done. I'll end it on there. Have a lovely night. I'll see you guys in the next video.